Arm. I had to wait for the light to turn on. So, all right, welcome to Sandbox Demo Day, round 2, if you were here this morning. I'm Chris Crittenden. I founded Sandbox at BYU 5 years ago. I think most days, I think I'm the luckiest person on the planet to be able to do this, and some days not. But it's an enormous privilege to work with all of these companies and see what they're doing. This afternoon session, we have, I would say, 3 different groups of people that you'll hear pitching. The first, just like this morning, there's those that are planning to continue with the companies and go for it. Huge congratulations to them. Buckle up. You have no idea what you're in for. Just talking to Zach, our MC today, about the ride of a startup. The second group are those that are actually landed their dream jobs and they're off to be creators and builders in a different context. And I'm massively proud of you and good luck in that. And then there's a third group that you'll hear pitch today. And this is the group that haven't decided whether they're going to take the plunge or not. And I want to speak just briefly to them directly as we're getting going. And this is what I'll say. So this morning, if you were there at the end, I ended by talking about first believers. That every startup, every dream needs a first believer. I wasn't exactly right in what I said. The truth is that the first believer has to be the founder, right? And what I have seen in working with hundreds of startups at this point is that the difference between those that really do it and those that don't is finding that belief in themselves, right? And so let's cheer them on loudly this afternoon and I guess encourage that belief in them. So let me just introduce now our MC today. So this is going to be a lot more fun than this morning. We got someone who can tell jokes that sometimes are dad jokes, let's be honest, Zach. But he's going to liven up. So our MC this afternoon is Zach Oates. He's the CEO and co-founder of Ovation. They're the #1 restaurant feedback platform and has been our MC for every single demo day since the beginning. So let's welcome Zach.
What's up, everyone? I'm so excited to be here. We have a jam-packed afternoon, and so we're going to keep this moving. For those of you who know me, as he said, my name is Zach Oates. Pleasure to meet you. For those of you who don't, if I look familiar, it's probably because I kind of look like a budget-friendly Jack Black, right? There we go. He's like, yes, that's who I was thinking of. Anyway, well, it is an honor to be here because it's events like this that really helped me get to where I am today, which is obviously emceeing an event in the middle of a workday. So I'm really excited to be here because this is really cool. And as he said, founder and CEO of Ovation, we work with 6,000 restaurants. We've raised $10 million. And in that process, you get rejected a lot. And that's okay because I went on over 1,000 dates before I got married. And so I am like very used to rejection. And one of the things my mother would always tell me, she'd say, Zach, when you go on these dates, be yourself, just don't be all of yourself. So the advice I would give to everyone backstage is be all of yourself today. Have a lot of fun. And we've got a lot of teams here. We got 37 different companies that are presenting. So I want all of our hands to be sore by the end from clapping. Let's give it to them. Let's make sure that they get an opportunity to feel the love because they put a lot of work into this. So let me tell you how this afternoon is going to go. Just like the date I went on with that rich guy's weird daughter, it's going to be fast, fun, and you're going to wonder how much I got paid to be here by the end of this evening. And that being said, let's get started. Our first company, stealth mode, usually means that they're between jobs, but not this next company. This is the Breaking Bad of startups, machine learning to simulate drug performance. Give it up for Stealth.
Hello, my name is Matt. I am the founding engineer of a startup that is building machine learning models designed to bring life-changing drugs to the market. For years, researchers have developed chemistry models designed to create new treatments for diseases. However, after a new treatment is created, pharma companies will spend years and hundreds of millions of dollars testing and going through the clinical trial phase only for 10% of drugs to pass. With a virtual cell model, researchers could reduce the risk of clinical trials by screening the drugs in their pipeline and evaluating them for safety and efficacy before initial testing. So, for the last several months, we have been building and training the state-of-the-art drug response virtual cell model. Our model looks at cells holistically and successfully predicts how their gene expression responds to treatment. By leveraging the underlying architecture behind modern AI image generation models, diffusion, we successfully create the state-of-the-art model for this context. With this model as our backbone, we hope to bring life-changing drugs to patients faster. Thank you.
Give it up for Stealth. This next company is streamlining pet management for property professionals, and contrary to what the name may sound like, this is not a hookup app for animals. Give it up for Felic.
I'm Kayla Hanike, CEO of Felic. Felic is a full-stream platform, or is a full-service platform to help apartment communities manage pet records and compliance. Without a streamlined system, property teams face missed fees, liability with unverified and unvaccinated pets, and waste hours chasing paperwork through sticky notes and spreadsheets. Felic handles it all, giving residents and managers a single, easy-to-use process. We've partnered with over 800 units throughout various property teams to design and build our MVP. Our launch is planned for this summer. We start at $2 per unit managed. In the US alone, there are 20 million rentals where owners have pets, leading to a $480 million market. I've worked in property tech for the past 4 years, and pet management has continuously been treated as an afterthought until something goes wrong. We're building Felic because we understand that managing pets is more than just policies. It's about protecting property, people, and time. Thank you.
Yeah, give it up for Felic, not Felic. Okay, Felic. All right, any healthcare professionals in the audience? Okay, well, thank you. As you know, your favorite part of every healthcare professional is data entry, right? Not so fast. All right, well, this next company is data entry automation for healthcare clinics. Give it up for Bitebridge.
All right, my name's Trek. My co-founders, who I wish were up here with me, are Tate, Tanner, and Aiden, and we are Bitebridge. Independent healthcare clinics spend anywhere between 1.5 hours to 2 hours per day hand entering information from payment forms and insurance documents into their practice management software. With office managers averaging around $27 an hour, most clinics spend close to $1,500 a month on manual data entry. Bitebridge automates this entire process by pulling the data from these documents and automatically loading it into their practice management software. We currently have 5 active users between 2 different customers who are using our product to process nearly 100 documents or 1,500 records each week. And we're currently in the development stages with a third partner who wants our software for over 200 of their employees. There are approximately 200,000 independent healthcare clinics in the US at a $2,400 average annual contract value. This is approximately a $500 million market opportunity. One of our very favorite breakthrough moments was when our very first user loved the product so much they shared it with their manager. That manager ended up sharing it with their board of directors, who is now connecting us to other companies in their network. We're really excited to see this organic growth, and we're committed to chasing this opportunity over the next few months. Thank you.
Bitebridge. All right, a little call and repeat. Ready? I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm. All right, that would have killed 20 years ago. All right. Well, if Schoolhouse Rock were rebooted by Silicon Valley, it would be this next company, streamlining the legislative process. Give it up for Nomos.
Hello, my name is Daniel England, and I would like to introduce you to Nomos. Nomos is an all-in-one software for state legislature. From bill tracking to client management and more, Nomos provides everything a lobbyist may need in one single package. After shadowing multiple lobbyist firms and after attending multiple legislative sessions, we realized that lobbyists spend far too much time caught up in the complexities of their work. After launching 4 months ago, after launching 4 months ago with 3 lobbyist firms using our software for the legislative session, we've learned so much. Our price is $5,000 per year per seat. And with $13,000 or with 13,000 registered lobbyists in the US alone, our initial market size is over $64 million of that untapped opportunity. Lobbyists have to manage so many different softwares to be able to ease their workflow. And by providing all of this in one small package, we're able to cut our competitors, save lobbyists time, money, and expenses, and an experience. Thank you.
Nomos. Scheduling software for event staffing. This next company's name reminds me of where I wish my dad was during my high school plays. Give it up for Be There. Oh.
All right. I'm Derek Johnson, and I'm the founder of Be There. I'm on the BYU Dunk team. We're an acrobatic group that performs at hundreds of events each year. And with so many events, and it's hard to know who is always able to be at the event, and scheduling is tough. Tools like Google Calendar, Zoom Shift, and other apps didn't really work well for us. Other flexible teams, such as social media, sports venue, or catering teams also have this problem. That's why I built Be There. With Be There, you post your events, your team signs up, and you instantly see who can go for a certain role. It's equipped with smart notifications to let your team know when events are created, canceled, or when they need to leave, and it also tracks participation. We currently have 54 users, have staffed over 500 events, and since its release a couple months ago, have made over 700 in revenue. I'm Derek Johnson. I'm founder of Be There. Be There or Be Square, but with Be There, you don't have to choose. Thank you.
Be There. Why wait for the holidays to get food poisoning? Now you can get it whenever you want. A marketplace for homemade foods from local kitchens. Give it up for BreadB.
Quite an introduction, Zach. Thank you. Hello, my name is Sean, and I am the founder of BreadB, short for bread and butter. BreadB is a marketplace where you can buy your favorite foods and pastries from local kitchens. When you're feeling like you want something homemade or authentic, instead of going to Costco or chain restaurants, buy homemade from neighbors. We're a month away from officially launching. Very exciting. About 100 million Americans order takeout every week. Another 100 million twice a week. We'd make an average of $1.50 per order. This represents a $450 million market opportunity. I realized that BreadB would work when I saw thousands of food listings on Facebook Marketplace all over the country, but no official food category. This So the marketplaces don't exist. Although the marketplaces don't exist, BreadB would be the very first. Thank you.
BreadB. All right. As Chris mentioned, I've been doing this for a long time, and this is a first. We are 7 companies in, and this is the first time that an introduction includes AI, right? I'm excited for this one. But this is not just a ChatGPT wrapper. Anyway, digital workspace for AI and human workers. Give it up for Rera.
Rera is a context orchestration platform for autonomous AI employees. These AI workers are no longer limited by the models, but by the context that they're fed in any given API call. Rera solves this problem. Rera has its own backend AI systems that first construct a unique unified knowledge layer that represents the entire business. It then organizes the data from that knowledge layer for each AI worker in a way that enables the worker to make it easy to decide what to do next, know that that task relates to business goals and projects, and then have everything it needs to do that task. Rera then captures the outcomes of the AI workers and refactors them into the knowledge base to enable continued orchestration and to facilitate collaboration between the AI workers. This provides a powerful ecosystem to scale businesses with AI teams. We're pretty early in development, but early prototypes have us excited for the future. Thank you.
Rera. All right, for all of us smarties who got to go to school year-round, we could have used this next company where you can create, share, and explore linguistic objects. Give it up for Cogent.
Hello, I'm Isaac, and I'm building Cogent. If you've ever used ChatGPT with memory mode turned on, you know that it gets more powerful as it learns about you and what you are working on. However, scaling this to teams quickly creates chaos. As team members add mountains of raw and organized context, the context window would quickly become cluttered and unusable. Cogent solves this with fine-grained context management. Teams classify and organize shared knowledge in a central context store, while individual users work in branching chat threads. Team members link only valuable highlights back to the central context, keeping collective AI memory focused and purposeful. Generative interfaces transform your team's knowledge into slides, web pages, and dashboards that outside stakeholders can easily understand. By clicking on any content section in your interface, visitors can query your workspace for insights and deeper knowledge. This also naturally onboards new Cogent users. We already have a team of 10 committed beta users who will pay by usage. Let's bring collaborative knowledge works into the intelligence age. Thank you.
Cogent. All right, I was given approval to give this joke because we are here in Utah, but when you need help to push through those Isaiah chapters, this next company is going to help you reduce the reading strain and fatigue. Give it up for Cosmic Brain and its founder's hair.
I guess I have a lot of hair. zenreed is for the students that the system forgot, that learn different, that think faster, that focus deeper, that never fit the mold. For the students who read backwards, sideways, and never in rhythm, zenreed meets them where the system never did. After more than 25 concussions, I am now in the group of the 13% that the school systems forgot. It's not just the students, but ordinary people too, who never fit the molds. Scan any text to instantly read faster and easier. Build a personal library of knowledge. Now pay close attention as I show you that you can already read faster. That was 7 words a second, more than twice the average speed of a normal reader. With a little bit of practice, you can be doing 10 to 15 words a second. Think about the time you could save. In a market of $27 billion, the brain health market also includes 13% of cognitive apps. You can be one of the millions of people who learn different and who use their brain differently. Thank you.
Cosmic Brain. This next company won't put Katy Perry in space, but they will give your town soap shop a shot at primetime. The Amazon for local businesses. Give it up for Vernal Market.
Hello, my name's Logan, and I'm the founder of Vernal Market. Think about the last time that you shopped for something online. Now think about the last time that you shopped for something from a local business online. Vernal Market aims to fix this. We're Amazon, but for local businesses. So we provide locally minded consumers with an excellent and convenient shopping experience, and local businesses with a very easy way to start putting their products online. We make our money through a 5% transaction fee and a $5 subscription fee for vendors. Given that Utah has around 300,000 registered businesses, if we capture just 1% of that market, the subscription fees alone add up to a $15,000 monthly recurring revenue. Last year, 20% of all sales in America, including things like food and gas, were made online. It's clear that customers are moving online, and we aim to assist businesses to follow them. This is Vernal Market. Thank you.
Vernal Market. Something you realize when you have your fourth kid is that Costco really won't give you a refund on everything. Automatic warranty tracking for compliance. Give it up for Comply.
Hi, I'm Johnny, and this is Comply. We automate warranty tracking to simplify compliance. Every day, facilities teams lose thousands in denied claims due to missing maintenance documentation. And the proof exists, but it's buried in PDFs, emails, and spreadsheets. Our AI-powered software extracts requirements from equipment manuals, creates actionable tasks, and provides digital proof of completion. This ensures warranty compliance and streamlines the claims process. By targeting over 8 million small to mid-sized companies that can't afford the enterprise solutions and are pricing at $199 per month, our total addressable market is $19.7 billion. We've partnered with Pointman, a facility management group who's already integrating Comply into their service offerings. Join Comply as we transform warranty management from a headache into a competitive advantage. Thank you.
Comply. This next company is like Tinder for brands and influencers, except they both think that they're the hot one. A marketplace for brands to connect with influencers. Give it up for Ego.
Hi, I'm Kyla, and I'm so excited to introduce Ego to you today. Ego is a marketplace that connects brands and influencers for influencer marketing. A brand can log on, discover influencers, connect with them, and then launch a campaign all within minutes. We launched a month ago, and already one brand saw its highest sales day after its influencer posted about its product. There are 3.6 million consumer brands in the United States. Ego is a subscription-based model of $100 a month for brands. With this number in the United States, that's a $4 billion opportunity. Marketing has shifted. Consumers don't want ads. They want real voices that they can trust. In fact, 49% of consumers say they would trust an influencer's recommendation over a traditional ad. That is why now is the perfect time for Ego. We are built for this new era of authentic creator-led marketing. Thank you.
Ego. Mobile-friendly field documentation for telco maintenance because, trust me, bro, doesn't hold up in court. Give it up for Fieldreport.io.
Hi, I'm Ben, and I represent Fieldreport.io. We provide mobile field documentation for telecom maintenance. Telecom maintenance crews have to provide very strict reports to the tower owners that they work for. Managers have to manually put together pictures and reports into PDFs. Now, when you miss something, often what happens is you're 50 miles down the road and you have to go back. Going back wastes time and kills profits. Fieldreport.io lets technicians take geotagged pictures, fill out reports, and convert them into PDFs all from their phone. A manager on their dashboard is able to see the report come in and then give instant feedback before they leave the site. With our recent testing, we've been able to prove 80% reduction in report creation time and save up to 4 hours per day per manager. Fieldreport.io is a field maintenance app for telecom, but is part of the field service management in market, which is $3 billion. Then after telecom, we're planning on moving into home inspections, surveying, and land development. Thank you.
Fieldreport.io. This next company was frustrated that Trent Mono wouldn't share his skin routine with them, so they created their own business, skincare you can trust tailored to you. Give it up for Freely Me.
Trent Mono. Hi, my name is Adele Montoya, and I'm one of the co-founders for Freely Me. Freely Me is a personalized skincare coaching app for teenagers who feel overwhelmed, insecure, or defeated by their skin. We combine expert guidance, AI-powered diagnostics, and community support to help them build their confidence from the inside out. In just a few months, we've grown a waitlist of over 100 subscribers for our app launch and have signed 40 early adopters to our MVP. And we generate revenue with a $9 monthly subscription and affiliate partnership with dermatologist-approved products because right now we have 13 million teenagers who are actively struggling with acne. So we're tapping into a $2 billion market. We were all teenagers once. We know the struggle. But Freely Me isn't just here to help them clear their skin. We're helping them to stop hiding from the world. Because when they feel seen, supported, and secure, they show up differently. And that is the goal that we're here to create. Thank you.
Freely Me. Helping local shops thrive digitally, one confused password reset at a time. Tools for low-tech business owners to optimize their online presence. Give it up for GrowthX.
Hi, I'm Dax. I'm one of the founders of GrowthX. Today, with seemingly simple solutions like Wix and Squarespace, there's still a large amount, 24% of US small businesses that don't have an online presence, largely being low-tech companies that either don't have the expertise or time. GrowthX, on the other hand, our goal is to help them optimize this. So pretty much all these business owners do is they fill out a form instead of having to deal with all the confusion. And after that's filled out, it produces a result for them that's pre-optimized for the web. And so we'll get them online and we're going to help them scale. So that's through GrowthX, and it's simple, efficient, and optimized. Simply, we just charge $49 a month, pretty low for a small business. There are about 9 million marketable customers in the industry currently, being the 24% that don't have the online presence, creating an annual $5.2 billion opportunity. So when utilized correctly, not only will GrowthX put you on the map digitally, but it'll help you scale more effectively. Thank you.
GrowthX. This next company is peer-to-peer clothing rental, and they got their name because Cougar was already trademarked by a Draper Mom book club. Give it up for Tigris.
Hi, I'm Juliana, and I'm graduating next week. Like every graduate, I've been super anxious about how I'm going to find a jaw-dropping dress to wear for graduation. Now, I'm prone to spend a lot of money on a dress I'll wear once for a special occasion. A lot of women do this. I think their husbands know that. And that's why a couple big B2C clothing rental companies have boomed within the last couple of years. So I was really excited to finally try one of these out for my graduation. But my excitement was quickly replaced with disappointment when basically I realized that the options on here just suck. So I couldn't help but think of all the beautiful clothes I had in my own closet, and I knew this was the case for so many others. So I created a peer-to-peer clothing rental marketplace called Tigris. Now I can rent this dress here locally from Holly Adamson's closet for literally $120 the price. I can also rent out my own clothes and recuperate some of the costs lost on them. Tigris just launched last week and we're growing rapidly. Within the last 16 hours, we've had 60 people create an account. My mentor from Sandbox gave me some wise advice. He said you can have everything you want in life, just not at the same time. This really resonated with me and the problem Tigris was solving. So rent your next big day look from Tigris where you can have it all, just not at once. Thanks.
Tigris. A smart QA platform to modernize machine shops, because who has time to say inspection? Give it up for Inspec.
Hi, my name is Josh. I'm one of the co-founders of InSpec. A few years ago, I worked at a small machine shop where I found a huge problem in the metalworking industry. Small shops don't have access to the statistical systems to improve quality that the big companies do. InSpec is a quality assurance platform that gives small shops the tools to be able to improve their part quality, and to boost their InSpec is a quality assurance platform that gives small machine shops access to the same powerful statistical tools that have been boosting the big companies' profits for decades. There are more than 18,000 machine shops in America, and 83% of those shops have less than 20 employees. This represents a huge opportunity to be able to put these tools in the small shops' hands. We know small shops love InSpec because we've been working closely with them over the last year to build our platform. We are InSpec. Thank you.
InSpec. Helping businesses spark joy by Marie Kondoing their data. This client portal for integration databases. Give it up for Meadow.
I'm Andrew, and together with Aaron, we are building Meadow. Meadow is a front-facing client portal for legacy medical systems. It sits in front of your existing infrastructure while providing the modern interface that customers come to expect. This eliminates the need for overhauling old systems or migrating to new ones. We have a roadmap to deliver to our first client by the end of fall for an estimated revenue of $50,000 and a $10K annual license. There's an estimated 30,000 medical clinics in the United States still using legacy systems. At our $10,000 annual contract, that is a $300 million opportunity. And because of our modern interface, we can provide value to other industries that are still using legacy systems, such as insurance or utilities. Future expansion into these markets would provide Meadow with rapid and substantial growth. Thank you.
Meadow. All right. Guess what? We're halfway there. Are we living on a prayer? Are we feeling good? All right. How's everyone doing in the first half? They do a good job? All right. Okay. Well, really excited for the second half of this afternoon. Now, this next company listens to your trade show conversations and then turns them into qualified leads, sponsored by divorce attorneys everywhere. Give it up for Pendant.
Hey, I'm Cade, founder of Pendant. We build a pendant that listens to your trade show conversations and turns them into qualified leads directly in your CRM. In the last 3 weeks, we've built a prototype that records audio from a Bluetooth pendant and transcribes it directly on your phone with no internet required. This is critical because trade shows are notorious for having spotty internet. Our pricing model is simple. That's the wrong way. Our pricing model is simple. We sell credits that cover one person per day, which makes it flexible for teams of any size. The US trade show market is valued at $15.8 billion as of 2024, and the lead retrieval software market is valued at $1.3 billion. At a trade show, your next big customer might just be a 5-minute conversation away, and we make sure you never forget who they are. Thank you.
Pendant. This next company is like if a bookmark, a journal, and Adderall had a baby. Retain and learn from the things you read. Give it up for Restore.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Jackson, and this is Restore. So last year, I started reading a lot more nonfiction. The goal was to learn more in hopes of spending less time on my phone. but after spending hours highlighting and annotating books, I felt like I still couldn't really remember the things I was reading. That's why I built Restore. Restore is an app that allows nonfiction readers to upload highlights from your personal library. When you upload a highlight, Restore generates smart highlight flashcards to help you retain the core insights from a book, as well as a summary and connections to other related highlights within your library. And if it's been a while since you last read that book, you can generate a synthesis which summarizes all your highlights in one view for that specific book. Restore takes you from passive reading to active learning. There are over 100 million nonfiction readers in the United States, and Restore charges $2.99 for a pro subscription. We just launched yesterday, and you can start using Restore for free today. Thank you.
Restore! Because QuickBooks wasn't quite soul crushing enough on its own, this next company is custom automation software for accounting. Give it up for Reuse!
At Reuse, we help accountants automate their processes, increasing productivity for small teams and reducing human capital for larger ones. We have 2 paying beta customers, and upcoming clients will pay a yearly retainer of $10,000 to $30,000, which is the standard for automation services. Our low rate of $10,000 multiplied by 85,000 accounting firms in the US gives us an $850 million opportunity with room to grow into accounting services as a whole. 75% of certified personal accountants are entering retirement age, and the reinforcements aren't coming. Accounting firms are looking for alternative solutions, and with the rise of AI, we believe automation is the future. Thank you.
Reuse, sorry. This next company will help millions of kids around the country who won't go to prom. Online trading card tournaments. Give it up for Quarrel.
I created Quirl, and Quirl is a tournament management software created for competitive trading card games like Magic the Gathering, Disney Lorcana, and Pokemon. Focus on improving the community experience. We saw a lack of tailored tools for those in the hobby. Often seeing them spending more time on these tools than playing their games. Spending time with players at dozens of tournaments, we enhance the tournament experience by designing a mobile application that simplified registration, match reporting for players and organizers, and, to better keep up to date the brackets. Quirls emphasizes clean, readable design to reduce time spent on managing logistics in half. Quirl, sorry. Woo! Quirl's Location Finder empowers users by providing them tools to find new local communities and enabling game shops to easily share and promote their events. Thank you.
Hey, can we give him another round of applause? Isn't that awesome? Good job, man. Hey, it's all right that everyone can't. I couldn't pull off those shoes, man, and you do it well. So we all have our talents, right? All right. This next company connects solar owners with service techs because the guy that sold you the solar is back in jail and the company is bankrupt. Give it up for Save Our Solar.
Nice. I'm Ty, and my co-founder is Chris. Over 100 solar companies have been going under in the last year, leaving their customers without service support for their panels and sometimes incomplete installs. SunPower bankruptcy alone left stranded 600,000 customers. And I should probably hit the button. Whoops. Save Our Solar is a marketplace that will connect solar owners in need with quality service techs. The initial marketplace will be feature complete in 2 weeks. We've already had 2 service requests and 4 servicers committed to the platform. We charge 15% of accepted contracts, which amounts to about $100 to $1,500 in revenue. 4 million homes in the US already have solar, and that's growing by 4% each year. Chris ran a solar company for 6 years and has watched this problem grow, and it needs a good answer. We're here to help people protect and optimize their solar investments, or Save Our Solar. Thank you.
Save Our Solar. Speaking of fancy shoes, am I right? Finally, an app that admits that postpartum recovery is not just a Pinterest board, Lorna Doones, and a big mug that doesn't fit into your cup holder. A wellness app for mother's recovery postpartum. Give it up for WellBe.
Hi, I'm Hal, one of the co-founders of WellBe, which is a app for moms postpartum. We provide breathing exercises that are adaptable, as well as yoga, which is enhanced with motion tracking that provides real-time feedback. We have 20 moms on our waitlist eager to begin testing, and our go-to-market strategy focuses on capturing the maternal wellness space through a subscription model as well as B2B offerings so that employers can buy subscriptions in bulk to provide as a wellness benefit. As a mom myself, I know how difficult absolutely everything becomes once you've had a baby. 1 in 7 women will be diagnosed with postpartum depression. 24% don't have access to professional resources, and it can take 2 years to recover physically from a pregnancy and birth. WellBe aims to provide expert resources when moms need it most. Thank you.
WellBe. This next company is the best way to learn English without being shamed by a cartoon owl. English phrases for Spanish speakers in the US, teaching husbands everywhere the only phrase they need to know: if you say so.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Adam, and this is SaySo. SaySo improves the lives of native Spanish speakers living in the United States by helping them take their English to the next level. It does this by teaching the meaning and correct pronunciation of one useful phrase or idiom each day. We launched at the end of March, and in just under a month, between the 3 difficulty levels that we have, our active users have learned over 100 useful phrases. There are 50 million native Spanish speakers in the United States, and most of these are working to improve their English. An app like SaySo that's specifically designed for their unique language learning needs has an underserved market opportunity. The idea began when I was teaching English. I was an English teacher for Provo City, and I noticed that many of my Spanish-speaking students knew the basics of English grammar but struggled to speak naturally. So I accumulated a list of phrases that I found were especially tricky for them, and that list later became SaySo. If you or anyone you know would benefit from SaySo, please scan our QR code and share. Thank you.
SaySo. Because that one over-anxious planner in the friend group needs a break, helping you to create, host, and run scavenger hunts. Give it up for Seeker Games.
Hi, my name is Bryant. My co-founder is TJ, and we founded Seeker Games. Seeker is a platform that makes creating, managing, and hosting scavenger hunts easy. Last year, our friend Jessica tried to create a citywide scavenger hunt, and it took her over a month to plan, costing valuable time and resources. Then when it finally ran, managing it was a total headache. With Seeker, she now doesn't have to deal with paper checklists or apps that no one wants to download. All you need to do is scan a QR code, jump right into a custom scavenger hunt, complete with riddles, photo challenges, and real-time AI verification. Since last January, we launched our first paid event in January, and since then we've brought in over $1,000 in revenue with 500 plus monthly active users. Our customers include city events, museums, and small businesses. Each year, thousands of organizations are looking for engaging ways to bring people together. With Seeker, they can add an interactive experience that is easy to set up and fun to participate in. Our average event brings in $66 in revenue, and with over 1.5 million hosted events annually in the US alone, there's a clear path to scale. We are Seeker Games. Thank you.
Seeker Games. This next company is like South by Southwest, where nerds and models can coexist, where design meets code without the chaos. Give it up for Supermarket.
Hello, I'm Diana, the founder of Supermarket, and well, frankly, I'm here to tell you, your design system, it sucks. Let's look at the problem. So, as a designer and an engineer, I've seen both sides of this. Figma, your pixel perfect design gets handed off to, well, let's say it, the dungeon goblin of an engineer, and they choose, okay, your red button is now blue. I'm here to help solve that problem with Supermarket in 3 simple steps. We sync your brand rules, audit UI, and copy in real time. Yes, you're hearing that right, real time, as well as auto alerting when anything breaks. We are Supermarket, we're in our MVP stage, and we're here to not only elevate your brand, but make it consistent. Thank you.
Supermarkets. This next company is here to remind you that it isn't that obesity runs in your family, it's that nobody runs in your family. This is personalized health and nutrition powered by your DNA. Give it up for Stratagem.
Hey everybody, I'm Tommy Valletta. I'm founder of Stratagem. So health and wellness professionals struggle to engage and retain their clients in between sessions. So we built a white label platform that lets them launch their own mobile app that delivers personalized health plans, reminders, and messages to their clients, keeping them on track and coming back. Next week, we'll launch with New Path Health and Wellness, which is our first practice. For every client that they take on, we'll onboard them directly through Stratagem. And that's full cycle usage day 1, plan delivery, reminders, and messages. The US personalized wellness market is rapidly digitizing and is expected to exceed $47 billion by the year 2030. Within this market, there are over 200,000 solo practitioners at a submarket value of $13 billion who are still managing all of their clients manually. This is our sweet spot. Just like Shopify allows every small business to sell online, we're enabling every practitioner to deliver a digital, modern experience to their clients. We're not just building software, we're helping practitioners compete in a modern age. Thank you.
Stratagem. Because sometimes UVU's 3-figure NIL deals are not quite enough, this next company is a social media app to help sports teams raise money. Give it up for Stadium.
How's it going? Stadium is the social media platform built specifically for sports. It helps fans connect with the games they love while simultaneously opening new revenue opportunities for the athletes and teams. We've already secured exclusive media rights with BYU Athletics, with many other programs also interested. As you can see, at BYU, fans are already posting and submitting predictions for upcoming sporting events. You can think of Stadium as fantasy sports for all sports. We make money through exclusive content and premium features, just like Patreon. We share a portion of the revenue with the teams. And by the way, the market for this is massive. I mean, 80% of sports fans have social media on as they watch the game, and another half return afterward to keep that conversation going. And check this out. For the first time ever, this fall, student athletes will be paid salaries, not just scholarships, by their universities. This means that schools are uniquely looking for new creative revenue opportunities to keep their programs afloat like never before. Otherwise, they could actually be at risk. And of the programs at risk is actually our own. You see, we are NCAA athletes ourselves. We're in this world every day, and we're building the tool that we always wanted. A hub to foster fan engagement while also providing a way for the 95% of college teams that aren't profitable to raise money. We're looking forward to bringing Stadium to as many teams as possible this fall with your investment. Thank you so much.
Stadium. If your company culture sucks, that's okay. Just get them Disney Plus. This next company turns B2C subscriptions into employee benefits. Give it up for Troade.
Hi, I'm Chandler McClellan, co-founder of Troade. We take beneficial subscription services like addiction recovery and professional development and turn them into employee benefits. We provide an intuitive, self-serve platform where employees can choose and access services that benefit their lives and fit their needs. We launched just a few weeks ago with our first 3 partners, MoneyRight, a financial wellness tool, Sips Club, a nutritional service, and Donkey Chats, a couples AI therapist. We are now working on onboarding our first employers. We charge $10 a month per user and collect a 7% commission on marketplace subscriptions. With a current wellness program adoption at 51% for employers and our expanding offerings addressing the growing demand for mental health and financial wellness and relationship support, our total addressable market reaches $20 billion annually. One-size-fits-all benefits need to stop. We all have friends or coworkers and loved ones in our lives that have employee benefits that do not make a meaningful impact. This is not only a waste of resources for companies, but a missed opportunity for employers to invest in their employees in an effectual way. Troade is the empowering, cost-effective solution companies are searching for. Thank you.
Troade. This next company helps you to visualize your tech debt, which, unlike the national debt you eventually do have to pay off, automated code-based visualization and insights. Give it up for Visage.
Hi, I'm Connor Lee Neistat, creator and co-founder of Visage AI. Visage allows you to turn your code base into an interactive visual map, showing you how all the pieces connect together and where issues might rise up. For example, you can click on a module and see exactly what it does, why it needs to be there, and any issues that it might have, including if it's missing any tests or if it doesn't necessarily need to be there. We launched earlier this year, and within just a couple of months, we already have 80 companies on our wait list. And just last month, we released our beta, onboarded 6 new companies, and they've analyzed over 1.5 million lines of code. There's over 4 million developers in the US alone and 26 million worldwide. We charge $500 a seat, and that lets us tap into a $13 billion market. Visage is bringing code clarity. Thank you.
Visage. This next company is an AI-powered hub for RFP, security, and compliance, basically where everyone lies about information on their pitch deck. Give it up for InformMe.
Hello, my name is Jacob, and my co-founder Tomas and I are the founders of InformMe, a collaborative hub that automates requests for proposals and security questionnaires using AI. My co-founder, a product implementation specialist, became very frustrated dealing with these forms, and he had to spend a large amount of time filling them out to move forward in the sales process. Most companies, especially tech companies, have to source a large portion of their revenue from these time-consuming requests for proposals. This is so common that the average company has to fill out 175 of these annually. As a solution to this problem, we have built InformMe, which automates this workflow. We save sales teams hours upon hours of time by automating the monotonous questions that get asked on the security questionnaires and requests for proposals. We are InformMe. Thank you.
InformMe. Man, I gotta say, the fashion game is styling here. Like, those were some high waters. Like, back in my day, we called those shorts. It was like looking good though. Oh, by the way, we got 5 companies left. Okay. Woo. Are we feeling good? Are we still feeling energetic? Where are my entrepreneurs at? Raise your hand. All right. Where are my ADDers at? Same people. There we go. All right. So I'm glad you're here. We're almost done. Let's give some love to these final people. interactive text message marketing for e-commerce because you don't get enough text from your mom. Give it up for Sendin.
Hey guys, my name's Brandon. Ike, Josh, and I co-founded Sendin. Sendin allows e-commerce companies to send shoppable text messages. Using the brand new RCS technology, we created the ability for everyone to receive text messages that allow them to shop straight through their text, doing things like browsing items, managing carts, and purchasing products. In just 6 months, we created the only platform capable of doing this. Oops. The total market size for SMS marketing is almost $3 billion. We fully expect that market to convert to RCS messaging and away from SMS. RCS is here, and it's the future of e-commerce marketing. Our conversion rates are more than 15 times higher than standard SMS messages. Soon the days of RCS will be over, replaced by the more powerful and more secure RCS. Sendin will be a leader in that transition. Thank you.
Sendin. This next company is AI data analyst for small businesses. It's like hiring a data analyst, but without the coffee breath or weird mug collection. Give it up for Lever.
Hi, my name is Jared. My partner Mark and I are the co-founders of Lever. Small and medium-sized businesses have data spread across multiple applications, like Shopify, QuickBooks, and Google Sheets, but they don't have teams to collect and crunch the numbers to provide data-driven decisions. Lever is an AI data analyst that integrates with the softwares SMBs commonly use and allows them to ask questions in natural language, like, how do promotions impact profit? And get real answers. With 33 million small businesses in the United States, we charge $150 a month. This represents a market opportunity of $59 billion. My mom owns one of these businesses, and so I grew up constantly being asked to answer these data questions for her. Now, Lever can. Thank you.
Lever. This next company is an AI email assistant for customer success orgs because nothing screams modern customer success like outsourcing the empathy to a robot. Give it up for Octoai.
Hi, I'm Jaren, co-founder of Octoai AI. Email is broken. It's overwhelming, and if you are working with customers every day, you're probably writing the same things over and over again. This is why we built Octoai AI, an assistant for those who email customers. Octoai AI learns how you write, understands your conversations, and helps to reply instantly in your own voice. It also organizes your inbox with automatic labeling using either our labels or your own. Our goal is to give every customer-facing professional their own uniquely personalized AI assistant that will save them hours every single day. We are currently in beta with 10 active users and 40 on the waitlist. Our current users are reporting that their reply suggestions are spot on, often nailing exactly what they would say. As a former customer success manager, I have spent hours upon hours dealing with emails. I know the pain. We are Octoai AI, and we are fixing this. Thank you.
Octoai. This next company is project management for asbestos abatement because you should fear poison, not workflow. Give it up for Sanctum.
Hi, I'm Luke Facer, co-founder of Sanctum, a management software for asbestos removal companies. In the abatement industry, you can be fined up to $10,000 per day per violation by the EPA for not having the correct documentation on your job site. Sanctum helps these abatement companies remain EPA compliant and avoid fines entirely. When my co-founder Andrew and I started Sanctum, we didn't have any prior coding experience. We now have a fully functional web and mobile app and are working right now on onboarding our first 2 companies. We charge $200 per month per company. There are over 30,000 abatement companies. This is a $72 million market opportunity. We've spent the last 6 months collaborating with industry professionals and visiting job sites to deeply understand their pain points. This unique perspective positioned us to identify a clear need and develop a project management solution that keeps abatement companies EPA compliant and fine free. We are Sanctum. Thank you.
Sanctum. All right, team. This last company is preventing bedwetting accidents because sometimes the toilet really is just too far away. Give it up for Dry Rise.
Hi, my name is Preston. I'm an electrical engineering and computer science double major, and I'm also a former bedwetter, unfortunately. I'm acutely aware of the humiliation that coincides with such a condition, and that's why I co-founded Dry Rise, hardware and software to prevent bedwetting accidents. Here's our hardware. This detects changes in the bladder, and we use machine learning to predict when the user is going to have an accident, thereby preventing an accident from ever even occurring in the first place. Now, this janky device is version 1 of our product, and believe it or not, it is patent pending, and we're seeking FDA approval. Now, there are about 12 million people in the United States alone that deal with this. This bedwetting is a very humiliating experience, and so it's amazing that there are that many. But if we charge $100 a month for our software hardware package, and the user overcomes bedwetting in 3 months, that's a $36 billion market opportunity. We're very excited to continue building Dry Rise, and we hope to save these individuals from such humiliating experiences. Thank you.
Dry Rise. I think Adam Sandler could be a good spokesperson for that, right? It's cool to wet your pants. I guess that's the opposite, but that's cool. Anyway, everyone, they did it, and we did it! Woo! And, since we're all so happy, I just want to make sure that everyone here knows, like, most of these companies will fail. And that's okay, right? As a 3-time founder, I can tell you, it's not about are you going to fail or not. It's about failing better next time until eventually you succeed or get a job. And I hope that one thing that I've learned in being in startups is that you got to stay alive and excited long enough to get lucky. And so I wish all of the companies here and all the startups in the world all the luck in the world. Unless you're my competitor, then you could eat crow. And I just also want to take a moment to thank Chris and his team. This is an incredible event that sparks so much entrepreneurialism and ideas and love and excitement. And it's something that truly has helped me in my life more than anyone could know. And so let's give it up for Chris and his team. This is amazing sandbox. So that's a wrap. Thank you for being here and hope you all have a great rest of your day.